I never ever thought 46 years ago when I started as a funeral director that such a thing would ever be possible. And I think the whole concept of DNA, and we know everything, everyone knows about DNA, but the whole concept is just absolutely marvellous. Well, from that mouth swab that is taken, and once the DNA has been extracted by the laboratory, there's an option of having the DNA set into a piece of jewellery or a paperweight, which some folk do now with cremated remains, but they've now this option to have a keepsake. But more importantly, in terms of the scientific aspect, is that they've got, in any event, this little vial of DNA which they can store at home at room temperature, which again has never been possible. In terms of the future, they're almost saving the past for the future, because we know what DNA is capable of producing now. God knows what it's going to be capable of in 10, 15 years' time, but it will enable families to go back through someone's medical history and see whether there was any underlying genetic issues in a family. That, I think, is the main thrust for me. I think people will take time to digest it, to be quite honest, but when they see the possibilities that are there, I'm sure there will be those that will want to have the DNA retained and stored. And it's like all things in the funeral industry, it's very slow to change. And we've never been in a position to offer such things before, so it's as much as new for funeral directors as it is for the client.